Hey guys, it's Mila. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be my review and thoughts on the new Becca and Jaclyn Hill collaboration. If you guys didn't know, Jaclyn Hill, she's a YouTuber here. If you don't know who she is, where you been? She collaborated with Becca Cosmetics and they created a shimmering skin perfector in Champagne Pop last year. This is the original one. It stole the freaking show. Everybody was obsessed with it. Actually, it was supposed to be limited edition and it ended up becoming a permanent part of their line, exclusive to Sephora. From the moment I bought this, I absolutely loved it. The shimmering skin perfecting formula is amazing. So because of the response that they got to that collaboration, they went ahead and expanded the line. I'm not going to be talking about the eyeshadow palette because there was a lot of controversy around that and they ended up pulling the palette from the shelves, so I find it quite pointless for me to talk about, honestly. And I was one of the lucky ones that did not get a dud. Mine was actually a good quality palette, but with that being said, and as much as I love the packaging and everything, either way, I was going to tell you guys that if you had to pick one, the face palette or the eyeshadow palette, I would definitely pick the face palette. I don't feel like the eyeshadow palette is a must-have, but either way, it doesn't matter now because they pulled it from the shelves. So let's go ahead and get into the review. The first thing I want to talk about is something that is permanent. This is the Becca Cosmetics Shimmering Skin Perfector. This is the liquid version. This is the packaging. This retails for $41 and you get 1.7 fluid ounces. It is exclusive to Sephora. Because this is permanent, if you're stuck between this or the face palette, get the face palette, because supposedly once the face palette sells out, that's it. It's gone. This they're going to continue to restock. I love the shimmering skin perfectors, the liquid versions. I have Opal and Moonstone. I love using it under my foundation. I feel like it just gives the skin like a natural, luminous, beautiful glow. Like, I love it. And it works so well under foundation or mixed in with your foundation. I don't really like using it on the cheekbones. I don't know. I don't really like it. I wasn't gonna get it initially because again, it is permanent, but I couldn't help myself. I had to see what the Champagne Pop version looked like in liquid, and it's so pretty. So it comes with the pump. It's the same packaging, but I love just putting this like on my shoulders, on my arms. If I ever want to look extra glowy, I just feel like it just makes your skin look beautiful. Next we have the Champagne Face Glow Palette, or the Champagne Collection Face Palette, whatever it's called. This packaging is stunning. It is beautiful. I love the packaging so much. And this is what the front looks like. It's supposed to look like, I think she said confetti or something. I don't know. You get her picture in the back, and then you get just like the ingredients and stuff on the product. So you get a priming, a backlight priming filter. You get a little sample of it. This is like her Jaclyn Hill's favorite face primer from Becca, and she wanted to include a little sample. I have it. I love it. I think that if you have dry skin, it's going to be everything. So this is what the palette looks like. I don't know if you guys can really see it. Oh my god. It looks just like the box but inverted. The little confetti is in gold and everything is white. It has like a it's not squishy, but kind of like a hard silicone-y kind of top. I don't know, but it looks so luxurious, so fancy. It feels so luxurious and so heavy. On the back, it has the names, which is great because it doesn't have the names inside, just on a little insert. You get a luminous blush, 2 mineral blushes, and 2 shimmering skin perfectors. And yeah, so let's go ahead and open it up. When you open it up, you get this amazing huge mirror. The quality of the mirror is superb. Like, I love it. And so you get this huge mirror, this little insert that gives you the names of the blushes and highlights, and then you get these beautiful shades. This is Rosé Spritz, this is Amaretto, and this is Pamplemousse. And then let's just do like a little live swatch. That's them right there. So this is Rosé Spritz, Amaretto, and Pamplemousse. They're nice and pigmented. The pigmentation is opaque. It's even. It's not blotchy. Honestly, Rosé Spritz, it's a, oh my god, it's such a beautiful shade. It looks a lot like the infamous NARS Orgasm, but I like the formula of this a little bit better, and I just like the way it looks on the skin a lot more. I feel like Orgasm can look a little chunky. Rosé Spritz is a luminous blush, and then Amaretto and Pamplemousse are mineral blushes. And then down here we have the two Shimmering Skin Perfectors. This is Champagne Pop, which is the baby that started it all. And this is Prosecco Pop. These are all exclusive to this palette. The only thing permanent is Champagne Pop. So this is what they look like. This is Champagne Pop. This is Prosecco Pop. As you guys can see, Prosecco Pop is a lot more gold. So there you guys have the swatches of both. As you guys can see, they're amazing. The formula is still superb. I love mixing these two. I actually have a mixture of both of them on my cheeks today. And then I have a mixture of Amaretto and Pamplemousse. I have that mixture on my cheeks as a blush, and it blends beautifully. They're really pigmented, so have a really light hand because it gets intense really quick. Like you guys are gonna see in the demo, I put way too much blush. Way too much, and it took me a while to blend it, and I still feel like I have way too much blush, but whatever. That's the palette. I think that this palette is amazing. I think it's amazing. It is $52, but you are getting 20.4 grams of product. $52 is a steep price. I think it should have been like, I don't know, $45, which is still expensive, but I get it. You're paying for the brand, you're paying for the name, for the packaging, and because the packaging is so amazing, I don't even care. And the products are great. The formulation is great. I would say that if you're on the fence about getting this, just go ahead and get it. You can always return it if you don't like it. Do not be ashamed. You worked hard for your money. They ain't paying your bills. So if you don't like a product, take it back and find something that does work for you. I think this is a must-have, in my opinion. If you want to try Champagne Pop, this is a must-have. My experience, my humble, honest opinion is that this is amazing. With that being said though, keeping the honesty rolling, I will say that I did notice a little bit of an inconsistency when it came to the formula of the original Champagne Pop and the one that's here. Not just the way it feels. Like the original one feels a little bit softer. Becca's powders are so soft that they have like a lot of powder that kind of kicks up, while this one just feels a little drier. The pigmentation is still there, but it feels a tiny bit drier. Another thing that I want to point out is the colors are slightly off. It's not a big deal, but they are a little bit off. So this is Champagne Pop, the original. That's what it is. And then I'm gonna swatch the face palette. It's a subtle difference, but I can tell. So let me see if I can, let me dim my light so you guys can see it a little bit better. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but this is the original one, and this is the one in the Face Glow palette. Can you guys tell? The original one is a little bit more peach. It has more of a peachy undertone. And then the one right now in this Face Glow palette, this one, this Champagne Pop, has a slight more gold undertone to it. You guys can decide if that is a deal breaker for you, but I did want you guys to see the slight variation before you picked it up. To me, they still both apply and look amazing on the skin. You guys know that Becca can get intense really quickly and it can look really beautiful. And another thing that I read was that the ingredients are different. I will link down below the original ingredients for the luminous blush, the mineral blush, and the shimmering skin perfectors, and then I'm gonna list the ingredients that are in this Face Glow palette, just so that you guys can be aware and make your own decision once you have all the facts. So I don't know, I felt like that's the most honest thing to do. I feel like it should be, honestly, for the price, I feel like it should be the same exact formula. There should be no variation, but I get it, they want to make a profit, but I don't know. What matters to me is that the quality of the palette is good. So if the formula varies a little bit and the color varies a little bit, because I have the original one, I don't really care. But I know some people are hoping to get the original Champagne Pop in here, but it is a little bit different. Just keep that in mind. But nonetheless, this is freaking beautiful. Like beautiful. So beautiful. I love it. With that being said, this brings this video to an end. I hope this was informative and helpful, and I hope that it helps you reach a good decision how to spend your money. Yeah, I love you guys very, very much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this review and if you want to see some more reviews, and make sure to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.